frustrates me? People always, like, we always, you know, you start bringing up personal stats and everything, and everybody's always like, oh, where's a video for this? Where's a video for this? I can't really tell you the last time a Crooks game has been videotaped more than 50% of the game. I see a man on the field probably for 5 minutes, and then he's over on the other side. So, like, it sucks when you don't have any proof of it because we're never getting fucking recorded. Now people are making player cards for Carnes and GT and all these guys on Uline and Finns and Warhawks, but I don't get none of that shit. I don't get my Moss and Jimmy in the end zone when we played the Mambas. I don't got that on a player card. Like, what?
Listen, I wasn't doing the playing cards. Meredith was doing the player card. I'm throwing it.
That was a little shit.
Hey, a lot of people hate us. That's what I'm saying.
But that's okay. Jealous. That's okay, because I'm telling you now, if it happens this season, I have 5 people lined up. I bring squads with me every time I come to a game. I bring new people every time. I got people begging me to hop in my car to come to a game. I got people getting shit off our sites. I got people that will come and record our game, so it's okay. Like, I'm not mad about that. It just frustrates me when I don't got that video to back it up. I'm like, God damn it.
I'm gonna give it to you like this. What I can guarantee is that you definitely got a game of the week full video. I can guarantee that. When it was a game of the week, you definitely got a full video. And yes, every game gets at least 50% of their game recorded because we have to get on the other side of the field, and then we have the live. That's just kind of how it works. But we fixed that this year. Every team is most likely. Well, you know what? Before I put my foot in my mouth, we are working on a way for every team to at least get a highlight of the entire game.
Yeah.
Each game. Because the problem is that we have one videographer, one game of the week videographer, and one camera person. So and when we have 2 different fields working.
Right.
Now I can raise the money up and get another person.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do that, so I figured the best way to do it was at least give you 50% of your field of your videos for that game. At least you see something from your game plus the lives.
Yeah. And
then you're guaranteed at least 1 or 2 game of the weeks where you're getting that full edit with the chop ups and the extras, and you know what I mean? Like, everyone definitely gets a game of the week. Every team, I promise you. I don't care if you're 0 whatever or 10 whatever. You are going to be able to you pay just like everybody else. You are going to get a game of the week video so you can promote it and put it out there. Whether or not the fucking score says 41 zip, it's going to be what it is.
Yeah. Right.
But, you know, we are working on other ways to get constantly more video out to you guys.
Yeah.
Which I know is hard because it takes personnel and it takes money for all that. So I get it 100%. I just know I never know when to tell somebody to come to do it because I don't know if it's going to be recorded or not. So that's why I'm like, but I know it takes more than us just wanting a game recorded for it to actually happen. So I know it takes more. So it's...
No, absolutely. Trust me. Like, when this whole when we first started the league, me and Chris Holland had an actual, like, not like blowout argument, but he'll tell you, you got that. And he didn't think that we need to spend all the money that we spent personally out of our pocket. Now I'm going to lie, out of my pocket for the videos. When we first started, he didn't feel as though we needed it. Like, I was like, no, we got to give the people more video, more media, the best media that we can give them so they can post it and get it everywhere. All these guys want is to put up their player cards and put up their
people love highlights
and people love highlights, man. I want highlights. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I know what I want, so I'm gonna give the people what I always wanted. You know what I mean? And you know, we kind of went tooth and nail about it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna spend it. And I just did it. I didn't raise the prices on anybody. I remember, if you guys remember, we had a captain's meeting when I told you guys, I'm like, the first year we're not gonna raise anything, but this is what we're gonna give you. If you guys like what you want, we're gonna do the same thing. If you guys don't want all the videos, you don't want all the pictures, and you don't want all the extra stuff, then we can keep it at X price. If you like it the way it's been, and here's what it is, this is what it costs. And everyone to a man was like, nah, we want the video. We're good with it. Yeah. And then from there, we gave even more at the same price because when you do that, you expose yourself to other people, and other people just want to be involved. You know what I mean? Exactly. And they want to help out. And not only on top of that, we can actually allocate different funds, different places to get more going. So we were able to bring on Aaron. So now, because before all we had was the one game of the week plus live when we first started the league.
Right.
Now everyone has something for their team each week, plus the live, plus every team is going to get that game of the week. This season, I'm trying to, when it comes up for whatever season that is, I'm trying to make sure that everybody gets something and the lives are always going while the whole day is going. I want to make sure that live doesn't stop, because a lot of guys go back and use that live for their gameplay, like to go over film.
I use it for entertainment too, because y'all funny behind the camera on those lives.
Yeah, we are.
That's how I study my opponents. Is the lives.
And because we give you that point of view from behind the line, which everybody's doing now. I don't see everybody doing it all over the place. I know I see it. That point of view from behind the line, where you can see the linemen and you can see the quarterback receiving and the running back, doing the reverses and everything like that. It allows you to actually pick apart and say, hey, you didn't seal that edge. That guy didn't come through that linebacker came right through there. Instead of it being from that sideline view, where you can see where kind of the guy blitzed or whatever have you. You can't really see who picked up what, who didn't pick up what. It's that same Madden. It's like when you play Madden. The way I thought about it was like, when I play Madden, I can see that view from behind, so I can see where the running back is coming, and I can get into that aisle, that alleyway, where that gap is.
Right.
Same view that everybody else likes to see. You know what I mean? So it's cool. It's all right.
Hey, we're on our Conor McGregor shit now, The Crooks are it's gonna be like a red panty night every time somebody plays the Crooks.
Fook the moment.
I'm telling you. We're gonna be game of the week without even being game of the week.
Listen, there's a couple games I can't wait to play. I can't wait to destroy you guys the first game of the week. No matter what season that is, we're gonna get y'all the first game because y'all was talking spicy to us first. So I gotta handle that first.
Hey, it wasn't to your whole organization, just so you know.
You should have never opened that can of worms. I warned you.
No, I wanted it.
You okay?
In order to be the best, you gotta beat the best. You know me. Come on now.
I can't wait for you guys versus Mambas. I can't wait for you guys versus Bad Boys. There's a lot of games I can't wait to see, man. I just want to get off punishment and go play. I want to go.
Yeah. You know how much fun this is going to be? This is my most fun off-season into a season I've had since I've been an owner for 5 seasons. Let me tell you, I'm having fun. I want the best. I want all the competition, everything.
I feel like I got in trouble, and my mom said I can't go outside and play until I clean my room. And then I cleaned my room. I did everything I was supposed to do. And they still won't let me go outside.
Right. No, you know what's going to suck? We're going to actually get to play, and nobody's going to have a fire no more.
Back to what one of the other questions was that, let's say we can't have a season just because, timing and logistics. Because, once everybody goes back out, once they release that parks can be open again and you can actually be around more than 10 people in a group, every sports organization is going to want to get out there as well. And they're going to make concessions for everybody because everybody's in the same, situation as them. So it might be a mad dash to get, logistically everything taken care of. When it comes to the league part, we already got it taken care of. But what I can say is that I promise you this, 100%. If they say on Monday that they are good to go, let the fields go, and we're not having a season, I will promise you one of the best tournaments you'll ever see. Wow. And probably one of the biggest, and I'm going to definitely have it in Jersey, and it's going to be something. The money that we're going to give our way in this one, we're going to set a tone with this one, because everyone's going to be wanting to come back. Everyone's going to want to play. We might have separated by divisions because some guys feel as though they don't want to compete with X amount of players or X type of players or whatever. They just want to whatever. I don't really like that shit. I like if you want to come play, come put your money up and try to win with the best of them all. But we're trying to offer up a big jackpot tournament as soon as we're off punishment. Literally as soon as we're on punishment.
Sounds good.
That's what we are. We're on punishment. I waited all offseason to get back on that field.
Yeah,
and they said, oops, you can't. And I was like, damn. I fueled all this fire, and now I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, trust me. I might even be playing that one myself, too, because I need to, man, listen. I was warming up. Tyler, you saw me. I was coming out for scrimmages. I do this every year.
You've been at every one of my scrimmages. What? You were at all of them.
Damn right. I have to make sure that I'm watching what everybody's doing, because you got scrimmages. I wasn't just there watching your team. I'm watching the team that you're scrimmaging.
Right. Hey, you secretly are watching us. Don't lie.
I watched both teams. Like you said, I wasn't just watching your team. I'm watching the other team. See, I'm not going to do you like that, because I could drop a couple things that I've seen, but I won't do you like that when CrooksCast.
Oh, I've already seen them. Trust me.
No, what I'm saying is, you guys got a couple guys on your team that guys don't know about, and they wouldn't know about unless they went to a scrimmage and seen them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call him the lumberjack.
Flannel.
Nice.
Flannel.
I'm giving the real name because I don't want people to know who we're talking about. But that kid, if you can get your lineman pulling on some Mikey Bryant around the corner with Chris Fairbanks around the corner type shit, that kid gonna have a big ass year. Cause nobody knows yet. Like nobody, don't say his name. Don't give nobody nothing.
Oh, I'm not.
That kid's a little different.
What I will say,
that kid's got some difference to him.
What I will say is I did do a lot of working, and I got some people that are ready to pull to clean people's clocks.
That's what you needed, man.
So
that's what you needed.
I just kept it on the down low because I don't want everybody to know everything. I just want them to know enough. And that's why everybody talks and talks, but nobody knows everything. I keep some things hidden. I'm not stupid.
Don't get it twisted. You got a couple things you got to clean up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it to my nest because I'm gonna fuck them shits up on forgetting one. But you guys looking all right. You got, like I said, looking at a good 4 spot. Like a good 4, maybe 5, depending on how they feeling. I said it. You were 4, maybe 5 spots, man.
You going a little high right now.
Hey, listen. We all know that the Finns are gonna probably stay at number 1 just because of everything you guys done, and we're trying. And that's the best part because a lot of teams around this league want to compete against you guys because you set that standard so high. And like me personally, that's why I wanted week 1. And all it took was me to say one thing, and you guys put us right on our radar. And it wasn't even nothing personal. It was the stupidest shit. And now all of a sudden, we're going after the Crooks and Tyler. And I was like, this is what I wanted, though. Everybody's like, are you scared? No, I want to play the best. How are you going to get any better if you just stay stuck in the mud, you know? You're not going to get better.
You got to see what's working and then put your spin on it.
Right.
Like,
what happens if we come out and score first?
You're right. I mean,
no.
That means hell
anybody can miss.
Really cold, but okay.
No, but seriously, nobody's perfect.
No, but not seriously though. It never happened.
Listen, nobody's perfect. I don't care how much.
You be looking down.
It's the truth. Nobody is perfect. Anybody can make a mistake, you know? And what happens if you do? Now everybody's watching like, oh shit, the Crooks just scored on the Finns. And
momentum is a real thing, guys. No bullshit. Like, momentum is a real thing. You guys come out and score twice on us, crazy. It puts us against the fence. You know what I mean? We got to come out and we have to score. You know what I mean?
Right.
Going into halftime down 2 touchdowns or something like that, that would be nuts. Like, I mean, that would almost be unbelievable.
Right.
I remember.
No, but even you just said it. And you know how much eyes that would get on the league and us as a team? If it did happen, nobody knows what's going to happen till it happens. But, you know, anybody can make mistakes.
I remember playing you guys last season, and I was tight end, and I was doing seams right up the middle. There were 2 overthrown balls that would have potentially been scores, and your secondary were already going at each other about it. And I hear somebody from your sideline saying like, "Yo, shut the fuck up! You just almost made that man like have a touchdown, like a wide open touchdown." So I see it too, man. You start.
Everybody has holes. Like I said, you got to exploit them holes. You could be the most powerful, have all the studs in the world, but everybody's human. And that's how I see it.
Well,
People can make mistakes.
With your momentum thing, you're correct, because, you know, you get that momentum, and that's... Because it's the same thing when you lose the momentum. We lose the momentum, we're done.
Yeah. I've seen teams, like, okay, prime example. That a lot of us, I don't know if you guys were there, but we watched U-Line take that L to the Warhawks in the regular season last year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Nothing but pure basic Warhawk offense. Nothing crazy, right? And they just played. And the momentum was going on for them. They made another big play after another big play, another interception. And it wasn't like, you know, they kept scoring after every time they did it. It wasn't like they blew them out. But every action was a reaction. Every time they did something, there was something else that was done. You know what I mean? They answered the bell every single time in a big time game. You know what I mean? And because they were feeling it. Because they were in the moment. They were like, oh, we have it. We're doing it. Let's keep it. And that's what's great about the Warhawks, man. They get that thing running. It's hard. And it's every year. Every single year. Every year it's like, what year? Is this the year the Warhawks are trash? And then they're the number 1, number 2 team in the league again.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's even an example. Everybody talked about the U-Line and stuff like that and how their backups could be starters and everything like that. And the Warhawks don't care. They just said, you know what, we're going to play our game. And they kept the pedal on the metal and just kept taking it to them. And then they swarmed them. And then U-Line didn't have an answer for the swarm. And then so the Warhawks kept having fun. You know? You never know. Everybody has a chance any given Sunday, you know? And people need to start believing that. But a lot of people fear the big teams. And they go in fearing, and then they lose right out the rip. Because it's a mental game. You know? And that's where they lose.
I agree. You know? A lot of these teams, I've seen it, been part of it, and I've done it. Like, I've won games in the first like 7 minutes of the game. I've seen teams just like, yep, we're not going to win today, and just fold. Guys coming off the line, try to block, and just like, oh, really? And then that's when I'm like, okay, great. This is fun. This is going to be one of those.
Right.
And that's when you get the rotations, and you hang. That's when you know you're having to chillax.
And you're taking pictures on sidelines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's when you take your pictures and you're learning.
Like, hey, listen, I'm always watching. And why not learn from the best? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we was going to be on some serious picture taking this year. The D-Wade tour is coming still. I don't care what y'all say. I'm on my tour. I'm signing babies.
Can we get a jersey swap, you and I?
Absolutely. I'm doing all the jersey swap. And I'm doing all the pictures. This is my last season playing. I told myself, no matter what, I'm definitely done playing. But I'm still going to be in your asses with this president shit. Making sure that this league gets bigger and better. I can focus on more things. I can drive back and forth to Jersey and PA and do half a day there, half a day there. Give you guys more focus than me having to worry about building this Finns team that's kicking your ass for all these years.
Yeah, I know. So what happens, you know how great this will be? This is my vision. If both Crooks teams are in the top 4 in both leagues. That's
awesome. If that could happen, then you have to consider yourself as an organization. You guys have done it, because being top 4 in our league. Listen, and I'm gonna keep it 100. You guys know me. I can't lie to y'all. I'm not gonna fake the funk. Like, Pennsylvania is a better league than Jersey at the moment. But do I think that Jersey will be the better league? I think so. In years, Pennsylvania has a 5-year head start right now.
Right.
And Jersey is just getting started, and they're starting with teams that have been perennial top 4s in the XFL PA. So what I'm trying to get at is that, yes, I think right now that Pennsylvania is a better league, has better talent and just a better talented league right now. But Jersey will be better eventually. But at the end of the day, top 4 in the XFL in general is not an easy thing to do. It just isn't. You know, I don't know if Warhawks have ever not been top 4 since they started. I know we haven't been not top 4. To crack that top 4, you can ask Jamall. It's very hard.
Yeah.
And to stay there. You can get there through scheduling. And BMS was there, number 1 for that 1 year.
Yeah.
then they got their asses handed to them and put back down to normal, like to reality. But to be a legitimate, any one of these 4 teams could possibly win teams and you face them against any one of those top 3.
Right.
That means something in the league. And if you guys can do that, that means you guys have put the work in and need to be respected for it. I don't know if Jersey's going to be able to do it. We'll see. PA definitely has an opportunity. I drove by one of your Jersey scrimmages one time, and I went back home because I didn't like what I was seeing. It was looking like a whole bunch of trash. So I'm just going to be honest.
Hey, they got a lot of secret pickups, though.
No, I'm just talking shit. It was I drove by, and it was cold, and I was going somewhere else, and I just saw what was going on, and I wasn't threatened.
Wait, so since you have that beef with the PA crooks, right? And you want us, are you gonna go down to New Jersey?
Y'all like baby sliders. Like, I wouldn't call it full on beef. It's like
Hey, whoa.
I'm a whole on slab of meat, man. What the?
You are, but the crooks, I wouldn't call that beef, yo. It's all love because we love y'all, and we got love for a lot of you guys. We just want to make sure that y'all remember that y'all still like the little brother, like the little brother still. Like, that's all.
For right now.
You're not the middle brother. And you're not the one right after that. You're like the little one that's like.
We're not even third.
Nah, you're the little brother.
Third brother.
You want to come hang out with us, but be like, nah, get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
We're in middle school with 50-year-old. We're in middle school with 50-year-old parents.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, get out of here.
We're the little
Nah, it's all love. It's not no beef. It's all love. But it's like football beef. Let's call it that.
Yeah. For the most part.
Thanks. Anybody got other questions?
I don't think so.
You got questions for us?
So, if we're gonna talk about these linebackers on the crooks. PA. I'm gonna leave. You know, Jake, you good? I saw you crack a smile. He's like, yeah, I'm good. I ain't gotta worry about it. I saw he literally went. Right. I have a question. Y'all, maybe I don't know everything I've seen, but linebacker in the XFL is a very important job. Yes. Very, very. I think most of the games are won by the D linemen and the linebackers, because the D linemen are getting to the quarterback, and the quarterbacks are throwing balls up where the corners can just go catch stuff, basically, if you're doing it right. But those linebackers are keeping everybody honest and keeping that middle honest, because if guys can just dump it off to the middle, it makes life simple. You know what I mean? Y'all believe that linebacking core is going to be able to hold up against some of these wide receiving core?
First. I'll let you Frank's going to go first.
Before you go, Frank, hold on. Let's put this in the boat. Forget the linebackers.
Okay.
I'm worried. Your offense, I believe, is going to be able to score with any offense. All right. Now I'm going to do my real talk thing. Right. I believe that your offense will probably be able to score with the top offenses, with the Finns, everybody. I mean, we have Ben, you have Sean. You guys got a lot of offensive talent.
Flannel.
I respect it. Who?
Flannel.
Yeah, Flannel. I didn't want to talk about him too much. I'm waiting for half to pop. Offense, not worried about. I'm worried about your defense. Your D-line might be a little suspect minus you. Your linebackers, I don't know. Corner, you're a little bit all right, but safety, you got Jimmy back there possibly, and that's a good thing. Jimmy gonna handle that. I don't know about them corners, linebackers, and D-linemen, yo. Convince me.
All right, so first off with the corners, y'all already know about Brad. And I don't know about you, but I know Brad slept on a lot in this league, and I know he's proven himself a lot. What people don't get is, if we go back 2 seasons ago and we talk about Sean and Brad's stats, but what people don't get is just because a play's not going to his way doesn't mean he's not doing something. That just means his guy's not there available. You know what I mean? I think people sleep on Brad a lot. I think Brad's a great corner, and Brad is one of the most physical guys of his size that I think I've played with. Brad's a very physical guy.
Let me answer that real quick. The reason why Brad probably gets slept on, and you maybe can answer this, and maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
He hasn't done it in a big game against big names yet. Everybody can do it. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Has he done it to a Ben Lee though? Has he done it to a Sean Warner? Has he done it to a Matt? Has he done it to a lot of these guys who are, I mean, Ants, I know everybody gets mad when I miss names. You know what I mean? Ray Gonzalez, I mean
Ray Gonzalez?
No. Ray, no, I forgot his name. Jesus Christ.
Jerry?
Jerry. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Jerry and Ray. All these guys. I mean, there's guys who are known wide receivers that ball. You gotta do it against them to get your number. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you like this. Nick Boccia from the Outsiders, right?
Right.
He came in and guys started realizing who he was because he started doing it against top notch. Little small dude, baby guy, but speeding on everybody and then jumping up and high pointing on people's heads. You know what I mean? Like, Brad's a beast. Let's put that right there. He's nice. I want to see him do it against champs, though. Like, do it against the top notch. You can tell him I said.
Now, to piggyback off of that, and you know how I said earlier in this video that we've kept some things hidden? Well, there's a guy, I'm not going to say his name, but he came to the team to one of my scrimmages, and he mossed Sean, I think it was Sean, or one of my top receivers, up in the air, threw the ball back to the linebacker for an interception pick six, while in air. And he's a hidden talent.
Don't mean shit, so I don't care. Do it again.
No, I know, you're right. But I've seen some stuff like that. So the things that I've kept hidden, I got guys that you haven't seen yet. So there's a lot of players that haven't been seen yet that I've kept under the radar just for this reason alone.
I think a big thing is we've also kind of sometimes failed them because I think we get to top games like Finns and Warhawks and stuff, and I find us going away from our game plan a lot to try to do what's best, what we think's best against what you guys have as receivers. And I know the game against you guys, Matt tore us apart in the middle of the field a lot. We were playing back because we were worried about him beating us deep and going deep, and he would just beat us middle and then just outrun everybody. You know what I mean? So I feel like we do fail Brad sometimes in some of the other corners, depending on what we change our game plan to. But I know Brad's up for the challenge 24/7.
Brad wants the best. He always says, "Tyler, get me on the best." But when our game plan comes down, he's playing a different side of the field and all this stuff.
Another thing that's very important about what's going on with these games that we play every Sunday, and I think it's probably the most important thing, besides like having a strategy in the beginning, is the team that makes the best strategy change wins.
Right.
Everybody wants to come out and do what they do during a game. We want to do this. This is what we're known for. This is what we do. We're going to do it. And then maybe it doesn't work. Whatever team makes that pivot to do something different, usually wins. Making those mid-game adjustments are what matters the most in our game. I can't state it enough. If you are watching somebody, I've watched a game where a guy who had no reason sticking Derek the white chocolate was sticking him, and because I'm sitting back there and I'm recording, I can't say nothing. I'm just sitting like, could someone just throw it on his head because this bum is on Derek for no reason, and you'd have 4 touchdowns right now if you just did a fucking have him run a fade so he brings out the safety with him because he's gonna come with him, and then have Derek come on the inside as an easy touchdown because he can't stick him. But no one's seeing it because they're in the midst of the game. But that's also why you have different guys on your team for.
Well, that's what I've told our guys a lot. Don't get butthurt if we play this team or this team and stuff changes and you're not doing what you think you're going to be doing, because we've got different players that we think can match up better against different players. So I refuse to play defensive end anymore. I've called timeout in the middle of a game because I got stuck at the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, timeout, because I can't contain that edge anymore. I can't run and catch flannel. I can't catch Storm off the edge. You know what I mean? Not anymore. I used to be able to be able to seal it and get a little speed and get back there. Can't do it anymore. So on certain games, you might not be able to play. You might not be able to do certain things. You might not be able to. But what's better for the team is all that thing. Is the only thing that matters. Like me and Chris Holland play the same position. We both played defensive nose tackle. Holland, and I'm talking about Holland will tell you the first thing when we used to play BIA. He wouldn't want to play the whole game. He's like, go ahead, no problem. You got this game, because during that game, Bill Mullen. So I'm gonna give this is a pro tip. This is free. Write this down. All right. Bill Mullen likes to run up A gaps.
We got it recorded.
Yeah. Bill Mullen likes to run up the A gaps. He likes to draw everybody in and then take that bitch and then kill you down that A gap. So as a defensive lineman, as your nose tackle, if you are going to just go and try to and beat him, your lineman, and win that A gap or to the left or win that A gap to the right, well, a guy like Bill Mullen is going to say, excuse me, A gap to the right, and I'm out of here. Skirt. You know what I mean? And I realized that years ago. So I started hitting Fairbanks, because this is when me and Fairbanks was on BIA. When he was on BIA, I used to just hit him with the long arm extend and watch. Where you going, Bill? Where you going at? You coming over here? You going over there? No. And then when he made that break for that gap, release him and go. That's just learning the game and adjusting to Bill Mullen. Now, when you play a guy like TJ, you got to get back there in 3 seconds to get to him fast, because he's going to just dissect you if you give him 7 seconds. He's going to kill you. So you got to hit him with the quick move, get back there and make him run around, because he's not as mobile. If TJ goes in the A gap, that's going to squeeze up a lot faster than with Bill Mullen running his little fast ass and turning his hips and running through it. So it's all learning what's best for your team during a game while the game is being played. It's chess. They bring in a bigger guy and a faster guy. You bring in this person. Sometimes you need a B-man, speed rush DN to go run and get somebody. You know what I mean? Like, B-man plays running back, wide receiver, and defensive end.
Yeah.
It's crazy, because he literally not saved prime time, but he made some amazing pulls in that championship that otherwise would have put them in a really bad position. But is that his natural position? No. But in that time, when it was part of that time for that game, you needed a speed guy to get past them and get to the quarterback, and it worked. It was a mid-game decision, and it worked.
Not to cut this short, we gotta wrap this
up.
Well,
hold on. Just to quickly answer. So, if they're all there, yes, I have 120% faith in my linebacker core and who's starting and who's rotating in. 100%. You also got to realize all these scrimmages. We have two guys that haven't shown up to a scrimmage yet, either because of work, how far they are, this and the third. We also have guys begging to try out new positions. So the guys that we know can play, like myself, Scott, DJ, Steve, we know we can play. We like to bring other people in, Scotty, Camo. We like to bring other people in that will probably not play that position much to get reps in scrimmage.
Well, at least you can see it.
To play. Right. We can see it. We can see, hey, if you're in there, what can you do at linebacker? What can we put you in there for if we need you in there?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, wow, you might not be able to cover, but damn, you're a good flag puller. Maybe we might need you on that 3rd and goal. Yeah, exactly. Like, yo, you like, I know for a fact, like, talking about the Mambas, Shane is probably one of the best flag pullers I've seen in a long time. Shane Christman?
Yeah.
Is he the most physically imposing person you ever seen? No. He's a small, tiny guy. Like, love the guy to death. But I've seen that kid make some flag pulls in crucial times that I couldn't believe. Like, step up in the pocket, step up into a hole and, like, put his body on the line and snag it. Like, snag it. I like guys like that. Like, yes, is he like the big bad wolf or everything? No, but I'm here and I can do my job. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Just don't to end you with this on that topic. Whatever you saw in scrimmages, don't think that's what I'm coming out with.
I don't care what you're coming out with. Y'all gonna catch this L game 1.
That's possible.
It's definitely happening, and we're about to run it up. Don't get mad when we start taking pictures.
I'll take them with you.
Don't get mad when it's like 40 something, and we let you get the because everybody gets that last 4-minute score on us. When we start chilling, everyone gets that one.
I'm going first 4 minutes. I'm saying first 4 minutes. I'm getting that. We're getting that score.
Let me a tattoo, y'all lose.
No. I don't get tattoos like that. Sorry.
Shit, I'll get a tattoo. What's up? I'll get one right on my ass.
Oh, stop! Don't listen. Mealy owes me a fins up tattoo already. Okay.
I made bets with other guys. I have other tattoos I have to get for other people.
Listen, let me explain something to you. So you want to bet me? I will get a Crooks tattoo if y'all win.
Okay.
But you gotta get a hashtag fins up tattoo with the emoji hashtag fins up.
Do I get to choose where it goes?
Sure. I don't care as long as you got it.
All right.
I mean, I'm not putting it on my face, bro.
No. I'm not about to have that shit right here, but
I'm too corporate. Stop it. But yeah.
See, I like making bets like that.
My name is a tattoo
I can't
on
wait
it.
to get that fins up on you.
That's fine with me. I'll do it.
So before we go,
You know what we'll do? No matter what, even if I lose, I'm gonna go get an extra lapel tattoo that day.
Okay.
I want to get that anyway. So
Yeah.
so to end this on a note, just real quick, give me your top 5 of both leagues. Just with what you know right now.
NJ, I'm gonna start with NJ and give NJ some love. Top 5 in NJ. I want to say, listen, I'm gonna give it to the Bolts still. Yeah, I'm sorry. Demi, say hi.
Welcome
to the CrooksCast.
I'm gonna give it to the Bolts still. I'm gonna give it to Bolts 1, Bullies 2, outside. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna piss some people off with this one, but I mean it though, because I feel as though Joe Johnson been cooking a gumbo over there, just chilling. Like this, Joe Johnson don't got much to say, but I feel as though him moving to Jersey was able to let him spread his wings and get some guys who are like 5 minutes away, and he wasn't too many pieces away from being a really, 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 really good team. So what I'm gonna do is but I'm not here to not bet on Bill and Dylan show. That Bill and Dylan show is hard to beat. So I'm gonna stay with the Bulls at 1, but I'm going outsiders at 2, and then Bullies at 3.
Ooh.
Right, and then I'm gonna rock with the Devils at 4, and then Crooks at 5. Y'all might not know, but Garrett, you know what I'm saying? Garrett's kind of big in this football thing in Jersey. He has access to a lot of football guys. Now, will they be? I've known Garrett because I played football with Garrett. Garrett was a Dark Knight as well. Don't forget, he was one of the original Dark Knight linemen too. So he has access to a lot of flag guys who we might not remember or know. There might be a couple older heads, but because he's my guy, I've seen his roster, and I wouldn't be so fast to just write the New Jersey Devils off. That's all I'm gonna say. Besides that, I gotta see the rest of the teams in Jersey, but that's my top 5 in Jersey. In PA, it's Fins.
Wait, where do you have the Finns ranked at?
Fins, top 5. 1, 2, 3. Nah. No, but real talk. Come on, Blue move. Oh, damn it. Fins 1, Warhawks 2. Where we gonna go with that after that? It can get spicy. After that. I'm gonna go with Bad Boys at 3, Mambas at 4, you guys at 5. So you guys are top 5. Y'all 5 and 5, both 5.
Wow. Hey, that would be a win in my book.
That's not a win in my
You happy with that?
That's
not a win in my
I'm
book.
not. I'm not
Don't
happy
listen
with
to
that.
him. That's not a win.
That's
Not a win.
Listen, personally,
You haven't. Bad Boys haven't even played. The team they are now, they haven't even played a snap in this league. I'm not saying they're not going to be third, but I'm not happy with it. You could be happy with it.
Just remember, half of their team is the 0-20 Wolfpack.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You think they got rid of everybody?
Oh yeah,
They got rid of a lot of people. They added a lot of people.
that Wolfpack team is decimated. Okay, there's a learning curve, and you guys have went through it. You guys are now part. You guys have figured it out. Everybody comes into the XFL that first year and like, hey, friends, you want to go play some football with me, friends? All my friends come play with me. Oh, you my guy. You guys my neighbor. Come on, let's go play. And then you go 0-10.
Yeah.
That's when I first came into this league. I was friends with Bronson, who worked with what's that thief? What's his name? You know how I'm talking about, from the Mambas, who's not a Mamba anymore for reasons. So we were on the Rebels with JJ and the Gords brothers and everything, and we were terrible.
Because it's like, at the end of the day, I tell everyone a very simple thing. If you want to like play recreational, like, hey everybody, let's just go to football and just catch it and like whatever, this is probably not the spot for you. Or if you're gonna play, if that's what you want, just realize that you probably might not get as much play time, or you might not, don't show up every week, or show up in certain games. You know what I mean? And make it work for you. But if you want to play competitive, everyone putting their heart into it, football. Yeah, this is definitely where it is, because every player from like my man Warmcastle, he means it. He is dedicated, and that's what I'm saying. I give flowers while they can smell them. You guys have got the guy who probably plays the least is the most dedicated guy in your team. Like, he shows up to everything. You know what I mean? And that's how it was. Love. You know what I mean? And that's just love. But then it's that next season where you show up again and you get a couple guys who possibly can play, and then you maybe get 1 or 2 wins, but then you're watching these teams who are just like, wow, did he just get rid of his guy that he works with, his best friend, to go play on? Oh wow, did he just leave his brother? Oh wow, so they don't talk no more because they left the team. Right? Like, and then there's that next season when you're like, I was this close to being like a winning team, and then it's that season where you're like, everybody's cut. I don't want nobody. If you can't fucking play, then don't be here. I don't want you here anymore.
That's how the Crooks came about.
And I don't want to lose anymore. So I need hitters at all 30 positions. All 30 spots need to have somebody who can actually play and benefit to this team. I don't want to just have my friend because he's my friend out here.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, that's how it was with the Crooks. We were 1 spot out from the playoff back-to-back seasons, and I was like, what's going to get us over that hump? And here I am now. I've cut people in like 30 seconds. I've done some crazy stuff this all season, and now I'm getting it,
And to prove that point and to drive it home, Jason Cummings, the owner of the Wolfpack, Jamall White, owner of Primetime when he had it, Christopher Holland, he owned the Fins. All 3 of those guys, best men in my wedding. All those guys in my wedding. And all of them are on separate teams. Well, me and Chris are on the same team now, but we were on separate teams for years prior.
Right.
All of us on separate teams fighting for the same belt. Mm-hmm. Right? And no loss of respect. No loss. And best of friends. But I've told them straight to their face, Munch, you definitely can't play for me. 100%. Can't do it. I mean, my best man, you can't play for me. If you want to come hang out, that's cool, but you are not seeing the field on my team. Sorry. Jamall, a different story. He can 100% play because he's definitely his game has evolved. But when we first started this thing, he'll tell you too. Nope. I'm sorry. I don't have. And people look at me like, "Yo, that's your boy." That's like, how you ain't gonna make a spot for your boy? Because this isn't make a spot. This is win championships, right? Mm-hmm. This is go out. Like, I spent money, like cash. Like, I work hard for this, and I want to win. I'm gonna go out there on Sunday to win and beat every last one of you guys by any means necessary. So if I want to win, that spot that I'm giving to my friend could go to Matt Riddick.
Right.
You know what I mean? That spot can go to anybody, making my team better.
Mm-hmm.
And it lit a fire underneath both of them. And look at them now. Both have their own organizations. They both doing whatever they got to do, and they're both still coming at the. Jamall's beating me. You know, Munch ain't gonna never beat me.
And now they're
Now
they're together now.
co-ownership.
Now they're together.
They're together now.
They're putting two heads trying to beat you.
Combining forces. Those are my brothers, though. I love them to death.
I could talk to you all day, Jada.
All right, Jada. Thank you for being on CrooksCast. It was a pleasure to talk to you. It's a pleasure that we have you as our president. I don't think we could have picked a better league to play in. Obviously, that's been stated with.
Nah, you good.
But yeah, as soon as we get the word, we're ready and excited to play, and
100%.
we'll catch you soon.
Always give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want, baby. No, I just wanted to tell you guys personally, from my mouth to your ears, so you guys know it. Thank you guys for supporting the XFL, supporting everything that we do. You guys are a shining example of what we are asking for to be part of this brand. Thank you guys for believing in us. We believe in you guys. Anything we can do to make you guys more comfortable, to make you guys feel as though y'all, are part of this. I hope you guys feel as though you guys know that you guys are XFL family, and we're always here, man. We're always gonna be here for you guys, no matter what. You guys got a home here, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
All right, Jada. You
Have a
enjoy
good
the rest
one.
of it.
You guys be safe, man.
Be safe.
All right.
Again, Jada, thank you for being on CrooksCast, episode 6. It was a pleasure to have you. So let's get right into New Jersey Week 4 schedules. Since Jada's got us as the 5 seed.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Game 1, Thunder Guns flag football versus OFG.
I'm gonna have to say Thunder Guns.
My thing is, who's OFG?
Old fucking gangsters or something like that.
Yeah, we don't even.
Or old fucking grandpas or.
Alright, so if you're as old as it sounds, I'm going with
Thunder Guns.
you know what? Fuck you. I'm
So
going with
you're
OFG.
unanimous.
I'm going with you, OFG.
Oh, you're
I got faith in you.
All right. So Frank's the only one for OFG.
Go ahead.
Game 2, Warriors versus NJ Saints.
I don't know the Warriors.
I got the Saints.
I don't know.
I got the Saints.
I don't know the Warriors.
Shout out Isaac.
I'm going with the Warriors. Love you, Isaac.
Game of the week. Well, they have 2 games of the weeks. The Outsiders versus Finn's flag football. So the Outsiders would go to PA. For a week.
Are they going to PA or are the Finns going down to Germany?
No, the Finns won't cross the bridge. The Outsiders are coming to PA for the week.
Oh my god.
I got the Finns.
I got the Finns. I also got the Finns. Probably by 2 or 3 scores.
Who's it?
Finns Outsiders.
Okay, I got Outsiders.
Game 4.
What is wrong with you, Frank?
Borough Bullies. This is also a game of the week. Borough Bullies versus New Jersey Bolts flag football.
Ooh, that's
a
gonna be
rivalry
good
game.
one.
Yeah.
Bullies. I love you, Lou.
I think I got the Bullies.
Yeah, I got the Bullies as well.
Shout out Lou. Shout out Mealy.
Stevie Lyden is not better than Storm. Just to put
Just
that out
saying.
there. So the 5th and last game, NJ Crooks versus the Devils.
Devils all the
Well,
way.
as of what we just
That's what we just heard.
It
This
might
is
be an
gonna be
actual
a good
good
Okay,
game.
yeah, it might be a good game.
Yeah.
Now, if all the pieces you guys got, and at this point, I expect you guys to be full connected. This is going to be a very close game. If he's true about who the owner of the Devils are,
I mean, he's not lying.
Yeah, he wouldn't lie about that.
well, I didn't know. So, Dark Knights, he has full access to the Dark Knights, which that means.
I mean, I'm gonna leave my source to myself, but
And then, but if that's the case, they could have a good squad. So don't go in sleeping, and that's a tip to you guys. But I feel like you could pull it out 21-14.
I love you guys. I'll never go against you guys.
so we're all crooked up right here.
Which, by the way, if everything goes how we predict, I believe you'd be 4-0 right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be 4-0 at probably number 1. Sitting
because
here.
we dropping a 50 burger on the Bullies week 4. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't take
Yeah,
that
so,
to
No, it's going down.
No, it's going down.
It might be 60.
It might be
So-
75.
Week 4 was probably going to be a really good week of football to watch in New Jersey. But you want to know what also is going to be really fun to watch?
What?
Our fantasy draft.
Yeah, let's get to that.
So, we'll start at the bottom. We'll let Frank go first. Since you weren't here last week to announce your...
Yeah, I wasn't here last week.
So do your next 5.
So do your next spot.
All right, so
No.
Jimmy, my boy Jimmy, you know I gotta get you. Scotty is number 7.
Scotty
Well,
Padamore?
Hold on, no,
Scotty
Kevin.
Skeets or whatever?
Hughes, which is Jared Patton.
Jared.
Yeah, I messed mine up a little bit, but well, yeah. So I got Scotty, I got Jimmy, I got Kevin, I got Steve, and DJ.
All right.
And DJ.
All right.
DJ, Scotty, Steve, Jimmy.
We know you ain't going to win because you don't even know who's on your team.
I know my whole team's right here. I just don't know the order. I just don't remember the order I drafted in.
Tyler, you go next.
My team's taking a chance. I want that one.
Tyler, you go next.
My turn. All right. So coming in at number 6, I got Eli. Coming in at number 7, I got Bailey. Number 8, I got Troy McNair. Who the hell is
One of the guy Ryan's going.
Oh,
okay.
okay. Because I was like, damn.
He was like, wait, who is this?
Hold on, how many is that? 8? All right. 9, I got Nacho. And 10, I got Vic.
So at 6, I got Marky Apgar. At 7, I got Tyler Niedermeyer. At 8, I got Darren McDuffie. At 9, I got Jacob Boheim, a.k.a. Groot. And at 10, I got Mike McCradle.
So for my 5, we got Jeremy, which was one of the guys that
Yeah,
Ryan
Ryan's
also
coming.
bringing. Yeah. We got Taylor Carnes. We got LaRon. At 8, we got 9 is Tyler Yard, right?
Yeah.
And then 10 is Jonathan Sarah. So I think that'll be
You got all the Jersey guys.
at least I think that'd
I
be.
got a lot of Jersey guys.
That'd be a
You
good-
got all of our
good
guys.
right there. Yeah, I did get a lot of your guys. Look at my whole first five picks.
But yeah, that's this week's picks. Tune in next
For the
week
next
for the
last 3.
last 3. And that was CrooksCast episode 6. Peace.
Peace.